All right, you guys, welcome in. I hope you're doing great today. Let's see what wants to come through. Lots of astrology to talk about today. If you're drawn here by the title, there's definitely something here for you. So I just want to say there's a lot of very volatile energy this week in the astrology. So when in doubt, say nothing. Okay, I'm just saying. We have the sun in Libra opposite Chiron. We have the sun squaring Mars. Okay, that's incendiary. And we have Mercury squaring Pluto. So all of that together makes me feel like keep it to yourself, or in the spiritual world or in the spiritual path, I guess that's a better way to say it, then what you're needing to do is kind of become Aquarius for a while this week. Okay. We do have Mars slowing down. There's going to be a long-term square to the sun. So this is not just confined to this week. It's going to be going on. It's going to be going on, or it has been going on. Oh yeah, it has already been going on for 5 days, and it's going to be going on most of this week. So this is a really good time not to fly off the handle, especially when triggered. Sun opposite Chiron. All right, Chiron is your wounds. So if in the opposition, it's sort of like ego getting triggered by the wound, whatever's happening right now. And Mercury square to Pluto says, I'm going to tell this jerk what I think of him. I think it's better to kind of just write it down. Pour your heart out to your journal. That's what it's for. Or your best friend. But even that, I feel like anything you put out into the world right now is going to, I don't think that's going to be good. I mean, the fact is that, you can have a lot of growth. It's up to you. Okay. It's always up to you, but it's definitely up to you here. Trust. Home. I've been seeing that card quite a bit these days. Yeah. New life and time. That's Saturn energy. Saturn is the energy of lessons. And I almost feel like you're coming into a place where you're going to be feeling like home because you're just going to trust the universe. Okay. Just trust the universe. Don't push anything. Don't allow things to unfold. All will be revealed in the fullness of time. I don't know who said that, but I've used that quote for many, many years. If you're pushing something, or if you're like, I just got to tell them how I feel, or I've just got to, I can't hold back. I want to set the record straight or something like that. I beg of you. All right. I beg of you. Could you just wait a little bit longer? Because this week is, next to a Mercury retrograde, this is kind of the worst energy to do it in. So what also wants to come through? 2 of Swords, 10 of Wands. Look at this conflict. 5 of Wands, the Magician energy, and the 6 of Pentacles. I like this. All right. I like this. The Hermit energy. And I just feel like some of you are done serving a master who is not grateful. Okay. And if you can kind of use that energy to do something good for yourself instead of destroy, you're way ahead. You'll be way ahead. This is about learning a lesson. And any of you, I know I'm speaking directly to the people who really like to tell it like it is. Maybe a lot of Sages, a lot of fire signs, Virgo here, Gemini also really want to just like get it out on the table. I just got to say it and then let the chips fall where they may. Woo, doggy. There's Sagittarius energy, Knight of Wands, the Hierophant, the 7 of Swords, Ace of Swords. Oh, good. All right. I like that. Ace of Swords, the Star. There's the Aquarian energy. Big picture, people. Big picture. Let's not be so hasty. Let's not be so quick to run off at the mouth. Oh, sorry. My camera's all cattywampus today. 6 of Wands. That is going, like, the fact that you know the truth is good enough. You don't need to go and like shove it in someone's face or prove it to somebody or anything like that. So there's a lot of different arenas this could be true. I just feel like, being on Twitter a lot, X, I never call it X, whatever. So, there's a lot of people who just want to get on there and right, be really nasty, and it just, to me, it just, what's the point of that? Okay. And some people would say that they're speaking their truth, right? This is about freedom of speech and all this kind of stuff, and I totally am down with freedom of speech. But in this is more of a personal, yes, should you speak your truth? Yes, but I feel like this is more of a trigger situation that needs healing. So oh, beautiful. So use this time to trust the universe and see. So somebody could be lying to you. Somebody could be having trouble with commitment. Somebody could be wanting to take, wanting to, step out on a commitment. If you're the recipient of that, you could want to blast them. Or if you catch somebody, you could really want to blast them. I don't, usually I would say don't fight the feeling. But there's something here about taking the high road. With that star card, take the high road. 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles. This is something about when you manifest, like you can't manifest from a place of rage. You're just going to get more of that. You can't manifest from a place of fear or fury. And there's something here about making sense of a chaotic situation. Some of you are trying to make sense of that, and it says, really, first card out, like, keep it to yourself. For whatever reason, that's the advice here. Keep it to yourself. There's no sense in trying to go back around and prove somebody wrong, or it's almost like revenge is a dish best served cold. Like, if you find out something and you go and blast somebody this week, it could go sideways. It could turn into something that you did not expect. So, in other news, this 4 of Pentacles is again about keeping it to yourself. This is about, like, chop wood, carry water. And 9 of Pentacles, ground yourself. Take it easy. That is the winning strategy here. Don't get sucked into like these petty arguments. Don't get sucked into anything like that. The 7 of Swords is a lie. The Taurus energy here, and Taurus is this person, you have maybe trusted them, because Taurus is usually very trustworthy. All of the fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, those are the ones that usually are the most honest or straightforward, or like in different ways, right? In different ways. Taurus is very honorable. They have a high code of honor usually. Nobody's a pure Taurus, so just take that. You might have a dollop of Taurus, or you may have a lot of Taurus, whatever. Aquarius energy is like, see the big picture. Leo is just blunt, a little Sagittarian energy there too. Just, it's just going to come out. I just say it, calls him as I sees him, right? Like that kind of thing. And Scorpio just believes everybody's out to get them. So, and I'm just going to blast you, right? So this is a very lack of trust kind of thing coming from Scorpio. So the 7 of Swords, mostly because Scorpio goes deep with people, and they don't take it lightly. They don't take those relationships lightly. The 7 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. Yep. Be very circumspect. 3 of Cups. You're going to get your chance, but it's not right now. So that puts you kind of in a waiting game here, which is probably why we have this time. It's going to take time for you to get to this moment when you're speaking your truth. and then walking away from a situation that was very untrust sort of. There was, it looked like, I think on its face, it looked to other people, it looked like there was a kind of a good thing going on here, but I just feel like what's underneath it is just a lot of it's like a play. Like when you look at a set, right, on a stage, like if you look around the behind of it, there's not a real saloon there. There's not, right? It's like a facade, right? It's just the front. There's actually nothing behind it. And I kind of feel like that's a good way to think about this, that this is the facade. But if you go around back, if you like look to the side, there's like nothing there, right? This person or this situation portends to be some kind of holy roller or some kind of like above reproach. But actually behind the scenes, they're doing all kinds of nasty stuff. And it's almost like, hold on to this information. You got it. You know what it is. Ace of Swords. So collectively, there can be this moment of like an October surprise, or there's something that's being held on to till just the right moment. Just the right moment. It's like, wait for it. Okay, wait for it. Now, this Ace of Swords can be different for each one of you. Ace of Swords, the Nine of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and the Three of Wands. This piece of information or this truth is going to get you what you want, but it's like you've got to bide your time. This week could be a lot of flying off the handle, or a lot of doing things prematurely, or just wanting to get on the other side of this, because this is kind of it's kind of awkward in that it's not settled yet. This is not settled yet. And so there's a tension, right? That's what a square is also. The sun squaring Mars, there's tension there. And if you use, astrology is cool in a lot of different ways. But one of the things I love about astrology is that there's no such thing as a sure thing in astrology. It's how you use the energy. It's like, oh, you could have the most beautiful synastry chart with another person, but they have free will and so do you. You can just as easily mess that up as something that may not really be all that. It's a lot of power. It's a lot of power. So this is something that you have wanted for a long time. Whether it's your freedom, or it's closure on a relationship, or it's the beginning of a new relationship, the beginning of a new career path. What was holding you back was the belief that this meant something. This Hierophant. Remember what I said about looking to the side and there's nothing there? You believed that this was a legit thing. There was nothing there. Wow. So in whatever arena I'm talking about to you, whatever arena is resonating with you right now, that's the truth. It's like the emperor had no clothes. The emperor had no clothes. And so, but it's not going to help to say it and fritter away the power of it. This truth has to be directed at just the precisely right. It's like, cutting a diamond. If you slip, that piece of, crystallized carbon is worthless. So this is about waiting for just exactly the right moment. This might be a little bit of time. This isn't like, okay, how about now? How about now? How about now? That's Sun square Mars, pushing you to say it, pushing you to do it. When I was looking at the astrology of October, I did feel like the beginning, if you were going to do something, beginning of October, because starting last week, Mars started slowing down. It's going to go retrograde in December. It's going to start slowing down. And, we also have all of those other oppositions that I was talking about, it does feel like, with Mars opposing Chiron, some kind of wound, or some kind of wound is being healed by the waiting, not by the reacting. Some kind of wound around wisdom, what's smart and what's foolish, because I feel like throwing in with this could be a relationship that really had nothing to it. Okay? But it looks good to other people. Other people see that and go, "Wow, that's something." But you, deep down in your heart, it's nothing. Not really anything. Some of you, this could be a career path. Some of you, this could be the collective. This could be the political situation. This could be a friend group situation, because I'm seeing this 3 of Cups. And there's definitely something here about the wisdom of waiting just the right moment. Okay, so let's keep going. I am going to really focus on what you don't see coming here. I will look at some timing around this to see where we're going, because this is a pace yourself kind of reading. All right, so link is below if you want to continue on with me. I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.